So when I uploaded my proof that Metal Gear Survive is lazy video, I knew that I would split opinions, but I'm not going to claim ignorance and claim that I didn't know that the majority of people would agree with me. Now, whether that's for the right reason or the wrong reason is up for debate. If it was for the right reason, you agree that the game is lazy, you've played it yourself, and it isn't for you. If it's for the wrong reason, it's simply because Kojima has nothing to do with it, and the whole fiasco between Konami and Kojima has made you hate any game that Konami put out. But that's by the by. That's irrelevant to what I'm about to say. What baffled me most in the comment section on that video is not people defending the game, because if you enjoy the game, that's entirely fine. It's horses for courses at the end of the day. You may enjoy something that I don't. That's what's great about video games. There's something for everyone. If you defend the fact that this game is charging $10 for an extra save slot, though, you're crazy. I've had people comparing charging $10 for an in-game save slot to buying a memory card for a PS2. That's denial. You know, as well as I know, that you should not be paying for a save slot in a game. A lot of people also argued that you could earn the SV coins, which is the currency that Survive uses, in-game. Just by simply logging in every day, you'll get the currency. Well, I did the math on that, and I had the maths confirmed on Reddit, so I hope it's right. But it would take you logging in for 12 consecutive weeks to earn enough SV coins to be able to purchase this second save slot. And also, another argument that comes back is you don't need a second save slot because you can just respec your character. I don't care. The fact that you're locking such a basic game element behind a paywall is ridiculous. I mean, what are we going to see next? Are we going to see the options menu locked behind a paywall? Have I got to pay $1 to access that? Will subtitles cost me $5 in the future? Now, that could be seen as exaggerating somewhat, and it is, but if I told you 6, 7, 8 years ago that you'd be paying to have a second save slot in the game, you would think I was crazy then. Metal Gear Survive is not a terrible game. Contrary to what a lot of people are saying, I don't think it's terrible. I feel that it's been sent out to die by Konami. I think the fact that it's got these microtransactions, I feel the fact that it's the first game released with the Metal Gear license since Kojima left, and I also think that it's a survival game sort of 3 years, 4 years too late after the survival phase is gone, hasn't helped. I put it to you, to anyone that may dislike the game, if this game didn't have the Metal Gear license, but used the Fox engine, but didn't use the Afghanistan map from MGS5, what would your opinion of the game be? And as I said, I anticipate that it won't be for everyone, but I guarantee a lot more of you would be liking the game. And that's not the developer's fault. That's Konami's fault. Just as I'm 100% certain that these microtransactions are not the developer's fault, it's Konami's fault. We've seen recently that Konami have taken a back seat from gaming. They've invested in pachinko machines. They cancelled PT, the new Silent Hill game with Kojima and Del Toro at the helm. Obviously, they had to cancel that because they were ditching Kojima. But it seems to me that Konami aren't really in the business of making games anymore. They're in the business of making games that make money, which are two very, very different things. I really feel like the point about paying for save slots went under the radar in my original proof that Metal Gear Survive is lazy, and that's why I've titled this video more proof that Metal Gear Survive is lazy, because I need people to understand that you're paying for a save slot. It's not comparable to paying for a memory card on a PS2. I don't care if I can earn the in-game currency, but it takes 12 weeks. That's not good enough. And if we accept it, it won't be long until we're paying $5 for subtitles, $1 to access the option menu. Since I made my video, Angry Joe has made a video on this subject, so obviously he has a lot more viewers and it will get a lot more traction coming from him. But I just wanted to confirm to the people that watched my original proof that Metal Gear Survive is lazy video, Konami are charging you $10 for an extra save slot. I actually feel very sorry for the developers of this game. Whilst I am sure they were excited to work on a Metal Gear game, I think that deep down they knew the shitstorm that using the Metal Gear license would bring. And I think if you'd have given them the choice, would they like to create their own IP but with the same game and same game mechanics, would they have done it? I think you'd have found they would have probably taken that. Because whilst this was an obvious attempt at a cash grab from the Metal Gear fans, the informed Metal Gear fans aren't buying it, and in fact are sitting here telling people not to buy it. And that's not what I'm doing now. After having hands-on with the game, I can see it might have an appeal. But what I'm not going to do is continue to play a game that makes me pay $10 for an extra save slot. And that's where I'd like to end the video. If you enjoyed this video, a like is really appreciated. The main point of this was just to make sure that you are aware you're paying $10 for an extra save slot. Thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.